What's up, guys? RV Tech Pro. Well, I got the tech pack out because I got a box today. And inside the box is another backpack, tool bag. Now, all right, guys, today we're going to take a look at another bag. This one is not made by VETO. This is made by WISEPRO. They sent this bag out for us to check out. Let's check it out. Just taking the plastic off. It says lifetime guarantee. They got their Facebook, their YouTube. Okay. We did have a lock in the box. We took a look at this. This video is just pretty much like an unboxing, quick overview. And then, of course, we got to put it in the field. Just like the VETO bag, it's made in China. So I'm not really worried about that. Let's get these side by side for size comparison. So for size comparison, it's almost the size of a VETO tech pack. A little narrower up top here, a little taller up top here as well. Okay, so I had a viewer and he was asking a question, and I'll go over that in the updates videos, guys. But he was asking me, well, what's the alternative to the tech packs? And I'm sure a lot of people want to know, you know, hey Tim, I don't want to buy the $300 bag. What else can I get? So this might be an answer for you guys. This is the WISEPRO Tradesman backpack. It's similar in form and function as our VETO bags. Now this VETO bag is totally loaded out, and we will get this one loaded out in successive videos so that we can test them out. So this is gonna be a more pocket-friendly option, okay? A lot of similar features, I must say. A lot of similar features. Okay. And some differences. All right. Turn it around, look at the side. And I definitely have to load it out to kind of, so you can really get the full picture of it, okay? Okay, so this is the bag. What's it cost? Well, you can pick this bag up from Amazon for right around $100. And with that $15 coupon, that should take it to like $95. So let's go ahead and add it to the cart and see how it comes in. I don't want the protection. All right, so yeah, it takes the price down to $95.99, and then free shipping. So after tax in my state, some states don't have sales tax or whatever. I don't know, different states, whatever. But for me, I can get this bag for $103.67 out the door in the middle. This front pocket, which is closed in, okay. All right, so when we open the bag up, we got the hard bottom. We have a hard bottom that's riveted. Little difference. It's gonna be a lot of differences. It's gonna be some similarities, gonna be a lot of differences. $300, $100. It's gonna be some differences. So, the high vis is pretty cool. You got some meshing here, cavity there. So that's your front. And then there's an open part right here. So I guess like for me, one of these spots would have to be for like drill bits. Looks like My bits and stuff can go there. And then maybe I could fit my drill in this part, you know. Of course, I have this long bit on there, so it'd be a little hard to one hand that, but because that's what I'm rocking in the front of my VETO, right? I have the, I like to keep my bit kits, and then I like to have my main, power tool up front. So that's kind of how I would have to run that. And I'll be transferring all of the tools out of this bag into this bag, and we'll see how it looks. But this is just a quick overview, guys, and then we'll get into it later. All right, so then we have another pocket right here. So you're gonna have like a pocket here, have a pocket here. That's very accessible. What do I have in here? Well, I just keep some more bits. That's all I have in that pocket. It's just various bits. Oh, I've been looking for that snap-on bit. That needs to go back in my kit. Yeah, I've been looking for that. Glad I found that. All right. So that's all I really have in that pocket. I can say that this is, you know, more room, bigger pocket. It kind of goes across the bag on that. So a little easier since it folds all the way down, you know. So it's totally different design, you know, totally different design. Okay, so when we open the bag up, as you can see, and I'll put this drill, put some weight back into this VETO bag, and we'll open this up. Oh, it's kind of hard to do that in one hand, so I'll just lay it down. All right. So when we open the bag, you can see another difference here. Well, here's a similarity, right? You have a strap which can be adjusted so that you can hold this up so it's not sitting in the water, right? So you'd want to adjust the strap to the point to where it's holding the lid up. You see what I mean? And then here's going to be your loadout. So here's another difference. So right here, you have a lot of tool pouches, pliers, screwdrivers, whatever, right here. And then what they're giving you is this tool panel that is removable, that has a lot of little slots on it. That's what it's for. So it's kind of hard to see that without me actually putting something in it. So this is like a little pull-out panel, so where you can have that loaded with your tools and then some more tools in the back. So basically like this panel with all of this stuff, this is accomplishing that purpose with some pretty usable pockets on the sides. Now there's some wires in here because this has like a pass-through for if you want to charge devices that you have in here. So if you want to have like a battery bank in there, you can have a battery bank in here and access the chargers from out here, or you can have devices in here and use an external charger to charge those devices that are plugged into this USB-C and the USB, I forget what they call this one. I just call it the regular USB and the USB-C. All right, so that is different. That's an interesting feature. That can come in handy for your flashlights, because if you just want to plug in the bag at the end of the day, and you got your flashlights inside and they're all plugged up, you know, like I could have my flashlights inside there, a different one, not these, and that's pretty cool. Just charge your bag. All right, and then let's take my pliers back out of here, put the panel back in. So that's what the panel is about. There's the pockets. You got Velcro here, 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 here. Okay, so okay, I gotta get some of this weight out of here. On the side, we have some side pockets. You can put your tools, and of course, in the back, there's also, like my VETO, a separate section in the back. Now, this one, you know, you don't need the strap because the way it's designed, it's not gonna, you know, the top of the bag's not gonna end up in the water. It does have like EVO foam in the, it has a foam padded back. It's not as robust as the VETO, but it's 1/3 the price. So you're gonna give up something. This pocket is pretty deep. I think they intend this, and it's like a very soft, like velvet material. This is for your laptops, guys. So for my IT technicians, you know, normally you're not running like such a heavy loadout like this. Maybe you're running a laptop or a tablet, you know, stuff tablet in here. You put your tablet in here. Let's see. All right. So it goes for a 13, like a normal MacBook 13. You know, 13 and a half inches. Can't remember exact dimensions on the MacBook. But 13-inch laptop is what this is kind of set up for. You can throw your iPad in there if you want to. And then, of course, you can put tools in the back, paperwork, whatever you want to put in the back. So, in the back of my VETO, I have like multimeters and stuff like that. All right, so I'm not rocking a whole lot in the back panel. So basically, you know, some bits, and that's the bit kit I think that goes into. A little hammer, multimeter, a couple of multimeters. This one has a pocket right here, so I will use it because it has it. And my Havoc tape. So that's normally, and a few other things. It's normally what I'm running in the back of the backpack. So this is just to kind of give you a quick idea. My tape, I'm normally running that loose, just in the empty space, because that's, so I throw my Blue Point kit in there, stuff that down. Let me get it stuffed. Now, I don't run a laptop in my bag, so this pocket I would use for like all my bits and kits and stuff. I would throw all my bits and kits in there. And then, of course, my tape would just be hanging out at the top. And so as far as the back portion of the bag, it's holding what I needed. It can hold what I need it to hold. This is the strap, the handle for it. And then it has like a, you know, I think they intend for you to have like this for a cell phone, but I would probably have like a small multimeter or something in there, or some other tools. I wouldn't use it for a phone, but a phone will fit in there, right? That's kind of, they got it for like a cell phone. I wear a belt clip phone case, so that's kind of what I'm used to, but it's removable. If you don't want it, you can take it off and get rid of it if you don't want that there. I could totally see myself using this pouch for all the little small pliers that I like to carry, my little 5-inch Nipex and stuff like that. I would totally use this for little small pliers and stuff. Small pliers and wrenches is what I would use it for. You got your tape clip on the side that is riveted, and then you have a pretty deep pocket on the side as well. So that's a quick overview of the WISEPRO bag. It is a more budget-friendly option to the VETO. It's made out of different materials. It's a different build quality than the VETO bags, but it's, like I said, it's a more budget-friendly option. It's not $300. You know, you can get this bag right now for less than $100. So now, as far as how it's gonna hold up and everything like that, I'm gonna have to put it in the field, guys. I gotta put it in the field. I gotta test it out for you. So what I'll end up doing is, off camera, I'll totally take everything in this bag, put it in this bag, and start running this bag. And we're gonna do a part 2, and that's gonna come a little later, and I'll tell you how it's been working out. I'm definitely gonna come back in a minute and show you what it looks like when it's all built out. So give me a second, let me build it out, and I'll be right back. All right, so it's done. Now, keep in mind, guys, that this tool bag is not the same size as this tool bag. This is a larger bag, and it is totally overbuilt. All right, that's VETO, you know. I took all of the tools out of this bag, like all of them, and put in this bag. I would not recommend doing this with this bag. I have it overloaded, okay? But I wanted to see what it was gonna look like when I just wanted to put my load out in here. Now, one thing that I ran into on this part, because this is where I keep my drill driver and my bit kit, because there is not another zipper over here, I couldn't like zip this up to kind of like run this as like a more open cavity so I can put bulkier tools in it like this pouch does. But I still was able to get the stuff in here. This is what I normally run in the front of my VETO. It's built differently, but if I had another zipper on this side, I could do the same thing, but which would allow me to kind of run it as a closed pouch or an open pouch. So aside from that, everything is in here. I'll open it up and show you. It's severely overstuffed. The top of this bag is way narrower than this one, and I don't think they're trying to compete with this bag. So let's take a look at the WISEPRO that I am pretty much abusing right now. So what I didn't like is the front pouch because of how I'm used to using it. If I didn't have the drill in here, the front pouch would be totally perfect, fine. But because I have so many tools, I'm actually using, I like this part. I like that they have it. This is actually really nice to have tool storage on the flap, because all of my pliers that I use the most, I can run right here, and that's pretty awesome. I like that. So that kind of makes up for the pouch, because I can always put my clip on here and run my DeWalt on the side of the bag. I know that. So it's not really a big deal. I took the clips off a long time ago when I was working in the shop as a dealer technician. But something else that turned out to be pretty handy, and I'm just gonna disconnect this Just disconnect that, get it out of the way. This pull-out panel, I like that. I like it because it is a great place to store all of my little small parts that normally would get lost in the pockets, and I don't even know I have them, those tools, because they're small and they're getting swallowed up by the big pockets. So this board is pretty sweet. I don't think, if you're running like a big loadout like me, you're not gonna be able to use both sides of it. But one side is all I need for the small parts, right? So all my pry bars and stuff like that, that can be really handy because I'm working on slide room. I'm using a lot of this stuff. I can just grab this panel out of the bag and walk over to the slide that I'm working on and get at it. And then back here, more Velcro straps. You can see how I have the different tools in here. So it works out. And then in the back, I already showed you earlier where I transferred over the stuff in the back. I simply moved the rest of it into the back. I was actually pretty surprised that this bag was able to hold all my tools from my VETO. I didn't switch over to tape hook loop, but it has a tape loop right here. So let me spin it around. The same stuff I had on the sides, I put on the sides. I like that for my flashlight charger. And then in the back. So in the back, and this back panel is really stiff. It doesn't want to flap down. I can make it though. Oh, I didn't know. There's another pocket or something right there. Anyway, you pull that down, and that's pretty much how my VETO is. This is all the stuff that I normally have in the back of it. And I got my tape here. This pocket goes all the way up, by the way, once you close that. So you can have something like this hammer in here and it'll be completely closed up. So I was pretty impressed with the fact that this bag can hold the tools. After a while, with you using it with the loadout, it will kind of take a better shape. This one's brand new, so the shape is not quite there yet because I hadn't ran the tools in it for a while. So I'll have to work out it at this point and give you an update as I work out of the bag a little bit. But at least you can kind of see what it can hold and what it can do. I tried on the backpack. It's fine. There's a lot of adjustment in the straps. It's like I said, I don't think WISEPRO is trying to compete with VETO with this bag, but you got like everybody's in the bag game now. You got Milwaukee, DeWalt, Weha, all these guys have these bags, and a lot of them want like VETO money, and they're just not there. So I'm glad that WISEPRO, when they came out with the bag with the right price point, to where this bag is just right at $100 and not anywhere near the price of one of these, which is a much more premium product. This is like your Snap-on of tool bags. So that's what we got, guys. I'll give you one last look and we're gonna get out of here. I gotta go work on my mom's car. I was in the middle of working on a car, so I gotta go finish that.